Fix your slice, heighten your ball flight, reduce your spin, increase your distance. The list of improvements that an adjustable driver can make on your game is endless. In today's market, adjustable golf clubs are all the rage. Every major manufacturer has an adjustable driver on the market that promises to take your driving game to another level. No doubt about it, the adjustable driver is here to stay. And the concept is not that new. Just turn back the page a decade to June 2004 when Sergio Garcia won the Buick Classic using TaylorMade's first adjustable driver, the R7 Quad. It was a revolutionary product that introduced movable weight technology.
We started to introduce movable weight in 2004 with the R7 series when you had 4 movable weight. And then 4 or 5 years after, we introduced the movable loft with the sleeve. And to your point is, it took us a couple of more years to design a new movable system with the SLDR, which actually was able to move the weight more front and low like we needed to. But in a decade, we've seen the first and a strong evolution of the movable weight and a radical offering through the loft sleeve.
Now every bag on tour has an adjustable driver in it. Lofts can be adjusted, lie angles can be adjusted, face angles can be adjusted. Fitters can swap shafts and heads in and out in a matter of seconds. There is so much going on and so many different options available that maybe, just maybe, it's becoming a little overwhelming for regular Joes like you and I. When a driver can be tuned more than 150 ways, perhaps the industry is complicating the game for weekend warriors.
Consumers can quickly get bamboozled out there with the amount of options, and I think we're trying to keep it really simple. If you look at our adjustable loft or MyFly 8 technology, the lofts are in the window. It's really easy, to explain to the consumer. SmartPad keeps the square face without, a separate adjustment. So we try to be the company with the brands that keep our messaging extremely simple for the consumer.
Some systems are extremely complex. We want to make ours simple and some that really works. And I mean, the problem with some of them, they try too great a range of adjustability, and when you're moving 2 or 3 degrees, that affects where the center of gravity is at impact, that type of thing. So it has other different fallouts. We're not willing to go that far and affect the performance of the club.
And while manufacturers understand that information overload can unnerve golfers, don't expect adjustability to fade away into the sunset.
Simplicity is key in any kind of adjustable club. The consumer also wants to trust you. They want to trust, if they're going to vote on you with their dollars, that they're getting something that they can believe in, that you stand behind. When they purchase your product and they're showing up on that tee with that driver, that this is the very best product you can make right now, and we owe that to the consumer.
If anything, adjustability has become more and more of a selling feature to golfers and an attractive piece of hardware for tour players. Consider this. At last year's President's Cup, Callaway golf staffer Phil Mickelson showed up with a TaylorMade SLDR in his bag. And although Lefty is now back to a Callaway Big Stick, using the company's new and revolutionary Big Bertha Alpha, the SLDR is still the leading driver on the market. And why not? The technology is easy to use and simple to understand.
So the SLDR driver actually has been designed to move the weight low and forwards, closer to the face and lower to the sole, in order to really project the center of gravity in a position towards the face where most of the shots are delivering lower spin and higher launch. And by lofting up, actually we're tapping into this reservoir, this buffer of spin, if you want to, in order to really increase the trajectory.
Ultimately, adjustable drivers and fairway metals are permanent fixtures in the equipment world. And although the technology can seem overwhelming at times, if you're still a holdout, the time for you to adjust your game to adjustability is now.